Hard bargaining results in a deal that keeps the school buses rolling in Toronto and York Region. Good afternoon. There were some nervous hours for parents of 18,000 students that use the bus to get to school.
Midnight was the strike deadline, but bargaining continued, and more than 5 hours later, negotiators emerged with a tentative contract. CTV's Naomi Parnas joins us now. She's outside one of the Catholic schools where a large number of students are bused in normally. Naomi?
Ken and Michelle, a huge sense of relief for families, but you're right, it went down to the very last minute. The union says drivers very thrilled to be at work this morning, calling this a fair deal, but one that took a very long time to get to. It went right past that deadline and right down to the wire. The school buses rolled out early this morning after a strike was averted at the very last minute.
We've reached a tentative agreement.
After what's being called a very hard night of around-the-clock bargaining, the union representing around 300 bus drivers reached a tentative agreement with First Student Transportation around 6 a.m., just in time for buses to roll out and pick kids up for school this morning.
This should bring a lot of relief to the parents, the kids. They've had a rough start to the year. And we're really glad that we've been able to avert the situation.
A strike would have averted about 10,000 York Region public and Catholic students and about 8,500 Toronto public and Catholic students. The threat of a strike came after months of delays and cancellations for students because of a bus driver shortage. Drivers say they don't make enough, work split hours, and have no job security. For parents, news the strike was averted was a huge relief.
A bunch of kids I know that had some trips planned for this Friday that they were going to have to cancel, and they were all cheering this morning that they get to go on their trips.
Able to go to work without worrying, having to come pick my daughter up after school. Very happy.
The union says this 3-year agreement does include a wage increase, but they say there are still bigger issues that need to be dealt with, including wages and the safety of the buses on the road.
There's still more work to be done in the future. I think this is where maybe the province has to step up to the plate now.
For now, the road ahead looks smoother for at least some of the students in the GTA. Now, this deal still needs to be ratified. That vote will likely take place in the next week. All of this happening while the province's ombudsman continues to investigate that bus driver shortage that happened earlier this year and caused a huge mess for parents and students. Reporting live, I'm Naomi Parnas. Michelle, back to you.